Hey, welcome back to Score on Business, and we're still with Stephanie. So, Stephanie, understanding the channels and options that are truly available and navigating the murky water to determine, where and how you need to land. How do you do that?
Yeah, and it's really hard when you're a business owner to say, I'm going to sit down with a coach. Which we do coaching. You don't have to come to us for services. We'll just even do coaching. We have packages. And you might say, well, I feel kind of embarrassed. You shouldn't be. I go for coaching packages.
Yeah.
I go to people who are ahead of me because you can't know it all. And you have your nose so deep into your own business.
Even if you do know the material, you can't see.
Absolutely.
It's easy to see.
Yeah, if someone comes to us, we sit down and we have a huge list of discovery questions
that we ask.
Yes.
Coaching.
We always have. We just don't necessarily promote it loudly because, to be honest, someone may not want everyone to know.
Yeah.
So we do it privately. And it's up to them, however, they want to handle that. But sometimes I meet with them privately, or we will bring in the team, depending on how much they want. But we sit down and we ask these questions.
Yeah.
They don't have time to think of these questions. But when you come for coaching, you can sit down and I can say, okay, here we go. Get your pen and paper. And we go through all the checklists and we go through tell me about this and who do you want your customer to be?
Hold on. So I didn't, so you're now, okay. I'm sorry, I got lost. One thing that you have always done is for busy executives and companies that have become established, you'll do all the social media and everything for them and do the branding and everything.
Website, email, everything.
So now the coaching that you'll do and charge for it, I wasn't aware of that. So that's something that may not be new, but I didn't know. So what else are you all doing? Have I missed something else?
Well, as you know, Pete, we got our start with authors coming to us. People who need to write a book or have written a book. And we literally take them, as we say, from soup to nuts. The younger generation may not have heard of that or be familiar with it, but it's from written manuscript to printed product and beyond. We take people and we get their book where it needs to be. We maybe help them start speaking. We help manage a little bit of that. We build their brand. We get their website up, their social media, their email marketing, their plan, and promote that book. So we've always what we have the author journey. And we even have coaching for people who just don't know if they want to jump in. They might want to just dip their toe in the water. We even have coaching for that as well. But our house, it's very simple, really. And that's the crazy part. Everybody, if you're an author or a business, you need the same thing. Website, branding, social media, email, SEO, different things. Now, all those things don't have to happen all at once. It can be overwhelming. You can do it in baby steps. But sometimes people come to us and say, I need the whole thing right now, yesterday. It's very doable. So everyone, whether it's an author or a business, you've got to have that website presence. That's where people go now, and it better be current. If you need to blog, we can help you blog. If you don't have email, you need to be building that email list. And I have to laugh. Sometimes people will say, I have an email list. And I say, well, who's on it? Well, family, friends. No. I want past, present, and prospective clients in that list. Well, where do I get those? Think about any past clients, any present, and any prospective. And if you're out networking, you think, well, I'm going to go out and network, and I'm going to put their names in my list. Okay, first of all, everybody at that networking event, are they there to give you their card?
Oh, yeah.
Are you in the right networking place?
How do you build a list? Say that let's use business to consumer as an example. How do you build a list there?
Well, there are a lot of techniques. One of the things in the industry that you may be familiar with is what we call email captures that are on your website, those little boxes, those annoying boxes that pop up and say, join our list. But sometimes people get so numb to those that you have to give them something. So we call it a lead magnet. So you know those free books that someone says, if you download this free book, all I need is your email address? That's a way of collecting email addresses. And it's a way of targeting your core client, because the only person that's going to download that is someone who's interested in what you have to offer, which is what you provide as a service, right? So if we create a lead magnet, if I'm a realtor, then I'm going to say 10 steps you need to take to get your home ready for sale. And I put it in this beautiful ebook. It can be 5-6 pages long, designed, it's lovely. And you put it out there on social media, and you put it out there on your website, and you put it out there, and you say, hey, if you download my free ebook, you're going to get your house ready for sale in 10 easy steps, but I got your email address. Right?
Right. Yeah. And then just don't wear them out with it.
Well, you can if they're your core client. Just like you have that business that's in your email. If you want them to like you, it's like dating.
Yeah.
You want to date them. As long as you're giving them something. Sometimes people send out an email, it's like, here's my next event, come. Here's my next service. Well, that doesn't excite me. Give me a coupon for your next service. Or if you have an event, or you can have a drawing and maybe I'll win a new car. I mean, that's a little over the top. But do you see what I'm saying? As long as, and you said it, value. As long as I'm adding something to that email, if I'm giving them something that makes their life better,
they're more likely to sign.
They're going to open it.
Okay, so we are at the end for today. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week. Remember to check out scorenashville.org.